just a moment. Hola, and welcome to Noche Lat. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Hawkins in a shooting guard. And for the Spurs, Devin Vassell out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Little General in at the 2. Facing off in this one, Brent, we've got two teams that embody team basketball.
Yeah, they preach ball movement, and you can see that by looking at their assist numbers. And when they're passing like they are, the game is much more fun and more involved for not just the players, but the fans. What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted. Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Little General. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Daniels. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. For 3. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The first one falls.
At the line for the Pelicans, Hawkins.
It's both from the stripe.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now here's Vassell. The D's right on him. Takes a 3. Little General's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Williamson, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Little General. 27 points his last game. Ball outside. Rebounded by New Orleans. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
The Pelicans have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Daniels. Pass to Williamson. Back to Daniels. Driving inside. Now here's Valanciunas. There's the triple. It's tipped. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Spurs. Ball passes to Little General. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Hawkins. Inside. Tipped. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball no good. The Pelicans trail. Williamson inside. Working on Siakam. And too long on the shot. The Spurs have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start.
Pelicans foul. Hawkins. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
Number 2. Number 50.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. New Orleans calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise.
Hey, you want rim protection? We've got it right here. The leading shot blocker since the All-Star break, Victor Wembanyama, #1.
Tough to take the ball inside against him. His focus right now is at another level.
Hawkins, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Daniels, hounded by Ball. Good D by Ball.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
The teams might think they can intimidate Vassell with physical play. But guess what? He's tougher than that.
Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Siakam. Little General with a rebound.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Here's Ball. Little General passes to Siakam. Here's Little General. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Little General's got 8.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Valanciunas finds Williamson. That's tipped. Stolen by Vassell. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Siakam. Over Williamson. Siakam gets the bucket.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Hawkins. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Here's Little General. He's off on the layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
They're running. He launches a 3. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the Pelicans call time here. Well, for the title contenders, Grant, how hard is it to stay focused during this home stretch of the regular season?
It is hard, but, you know, the best teams have the strong leadership, BA. They have guys that help you stay locked in as a group, so you don't lose sight of the overall goal.
Both teams deciding to change it up. With the playoffs around the corner, let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at San Antonio, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course the New Orleans Pelicans, down 4 spots.
Right now for the Spurs, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Boston with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Sohan. It's rebounded by Reyes. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Pass to Jones. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
They have to figure out a way to lock down the ball and stop giving.
Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Noel in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now Jones. Reyes, the pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. A little mid-range shot is up. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Little General. From outside, off the mark. Well, the Pelicans shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Pass to Jones. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The young guy taking it right at him. Jones doing what he can do to earn the foul.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Lonzo Ball comes in for Noel. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Little General. Offensive board. Tries again. Goes up again. And it's finished off inside by Wembanyama. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Hawkins. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Reyes.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Stolen by Wembanyama.
Thanks. Little General in the last game against the Nets just played phenomenal. He dropped 27 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
San Antonio with the ball after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. They get it back. Here's Sohan. Pass to Little General. On the wing, Vassell. Over Jones. Here's Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
Siakam, he's checked in for Sohan. And a change for the Pelicans. Valanciunas is checked in. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. Little General's got 10 points.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Hawkins. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Hawkins can't get it to go.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
The three-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, B.A., but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line, and then eventually what the Rockets were doing, it kind of came in like a flood. And each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
Pelicans shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Pass to Reyes. Jones against Vassell. Valanciunas with it. 5 on the clock. Here's McCollum. It's deflected. Here's Little General. 10 points for him. Vassell with it. Defended by Jones. Vassell outside. Here's Little General. It's rebounded by Reyes.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Hawkins, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Hawkins, hounded by Ball. To win the cold spell. Got a piece of it.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Now here's Ball. Doesn't go for him. McCollum with some nice D. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Hawkins. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Hawkins has got 5 points.
The coach is always wanting assisted buckets, especially from bigs like Valanciunas. It's a sign your offense is running well.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Spurs up by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Your Spurs, 37. The Pelicans, 25.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And New Orleans shooting just around 26% for the game. So the Pelicans 5 right now. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. Here's Williamson. San Antonio with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Pass to Valanciunas. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Daniels. And here's Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Williamson looking around. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Hawkins.
San Antonio foul. Number 50. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Williamson.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
CJ McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Brian?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie.
Big slam by Murphy. His teammates encourage him to be aggressive, to make plays like that.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Williamson. An easy 2 on the layup. Williamson's gotten his second bucket. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
And the Spurs making a change here. Abukelashvili's checked in.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Hawkins, the pass to Reyes. Oh, they get a hand on it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It's a jump ball.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Mamukelashvili. Pass to Little General. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
New Orleans ball.
Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. The Spurs, second.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
Williamson with the bucket.
And that's the progression of Zion. Shooting with trouble around, no problem.
Here's Wembanyama. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Reyes. Here's Hawkins. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game.
New Orleans foul. Zion Williamson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for C.J. McCollum.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Ball passes to Little General. And once again off the mark by San Antonio. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Jones. He has 6. Daniels passes to Reyes. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Out to the right wing. Ball taking his time here. Here's Little General. Launches it from deep. Not going to go that time.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And the shot's good. Jones has got 8.
I liked a quick trigger from Jones that time. I know the shot was there, and I know he didn't wait for it.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go.
New Orleans is shooting just 33% so far in this game. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sochan and Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Little General in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Hawkins, no good from outside.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Noel, no good.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Spurs foul. Noel. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Williamson left side. Pass to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3.
And this is Vassell's calling card. Suffocating defense.
Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. It can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Ball outside. Here's Little General. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That can change things.
Pass to Williamson. The ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. And here's the fast break. Here's Little General. The quick look, no good that time. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter to the paint. Hawkins can't get it to go. For San Antonio, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Little General. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Fires the 3. Pelicans keep it alive. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama's gone 3 of 9 shooting. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Here's Little General. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Hawkins. Fires in the triple.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's Ball. Rejected by Valanciunas.
You can feel the presence as Valanciunas gets himself in the right spot.
Pass to Williamson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Ball left side. Here's Little General. Valanciunas covering. Back to Ball. Here's Little General. Here's Vassell. 3-pointer, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Here's Daniels. Williamson outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Williamson. 6 to shoot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And Zion, he's just got to do whatever it takes to stay healthy, because when this guy is on the floor, he's a difference maker.
Pass to Little General. The 3-ball. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Little General's got 24 points.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
Hawkins. And another 3 for New Orleans.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Shot's good by the Little General.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Daniels. Lets it fly. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
There's Ball with a three. Gets the three ball to go. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Here's Little General. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Little General's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
New Orleans calls timeout. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but it's certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Fires the three. And another three for New Orleans.
Well, Valanciunas extending his range more and more and getting more consistent. He can knock him down.
Pass to Sohan. 1:25 left in the final quarter. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Hawkins. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Pass to Little General. Pelicans cleared away.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Spurs.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did, and at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Little General.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Hawkins can't get it to go. And Ball will bring it up here for San Antonio. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Third personal foul. Second team.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2. Number 50.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's New Orleans. It's a 16-point game. For 3, McCollum. sinks the tray.
McCollum just catching the defense asleep right there. I don't know why you would be. CJ's such a devastating scorer.
Here's Little General. Can't connect. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barrett.
Congrats on the win tonight.
Thanks, Nate.
You know, you guys really controlled the paint on the both ends of the court. Have you been working on your interior defense?
You know, big man, we've been working as a squad, collapsing the paint and making sure no one gets to the rim without facing a challenge. Tonight I had some opportunities on the weak side, and, I was able to help out as needed.
I'd say you did more than that. You were blocking shots like Rudy Gobert.
Come on, man, I don't know about all that. But, I can get up a little bit, I mean, anything that helps the team is fine with me, man. I'll set the screens like Rudy, too, if need be.
Yo, we'd love to see it. Thanks again.
Anytime, brother.